Guys, check this out. We almost got it perfect.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today is the day that we're finally gonna start painting some of the parts to our 2016 Lamborghini Huracan. So the first thing that we're gonna do is remove these panels, finish sanding that primered area, and also finish wet sanding the entire panels, and then we're gonna head to the paint booth. So for the primered areas, I'm gonna be wet sanding with the 400 grit, and once we're done wet sanding the rocker in this quarter panel, then we're gonna move on to a 600 and try to get this nice matte finish on both of the panels, and then we'll be ready to go to the paint booth.
We're gonna sand that sucker up to a matte finish.
Oh yeah.
That piece also, and then we're gonna actually be ready to spray here soon. After we get all of our things together, of course.
Yeah, so this is our last piece basically to sand. We're letting that side skirt dry a little bit. We may have to touch up a few areas, but this is it right here. I'm gonna go ahead and start wet sanding this and hopefully be ready for the paint booth. Alrighty guys, so we finally got all of the panels wet sanded. They're looking great, and I think we're ready to head to the paint booth. We're gonna load up all of our painting supplies, load the parts in here, and then we're gonna head straight to the paint booth. Alright guys, so we got the truck loaded up and everything that we need. Now we're gonna go get some paint and some supplies. First stop is O'Reilly's. We got all of our supplies right here except for paint, so next stop is gonna be the paint shop. Alright guys, so we just got our PPG paint mixed up. It's actually a two-stage paint process, so we're ready to go. Now we're gonna head straight to the paint booth. Alright guys, so we made it to the paint booth. Now let's go ahead and set up all of our stuff.
Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to start with is wax and grease removing all the parts. We pretty much got them all set up how we need. Got all the supplies that we need. Wax and grease remover and a can if we do need that. We got filters, we got brand new gloves there, got the rags and the paint of course. So I'm going to go in there and start wax and grease removing, and then we'll move on to the next step. Alright, so now that we got our panels wax and grease removed, we are moving on to the next step, which is going to be what? Spraying that sealer?
Yep, we're going to mix our sealer up, or you don't even have to mix it, it's ready to spray. So we're going to throw sealer on all the panels, get it nice and slick. But first, we don't want to forget our adhesion promoter.
Bulldog.
Over there, yeah.
Here we are. Right here.
Yep, definitely got to bulldog it, and then the sealer, and then we are going to start mixing up our two-stage paint. Well, they call it a tri-coat with the clear coat, but for the base, it is a two-part. So basically, you're going to mix each one of them like you should a base coat 50-50. Spray the first one, and then spray the second one, and hopefully get the almost perfect match that we're looking for. So hopefully it matches up really good. If not, not a big deal. We're still going to be repainting the whole side of the car. So let's go ahead and get started. And of course, before we even spray, we're gonna turn the paint booth on, tack everything, and then we'll be ready. Alright guys, so we just finished throwing the sealer on it. Now we're going to go ahead and mix our first stage of base coat, and then after that we'll see how all that goes, and then we're going to mix our second stage. This should be like the metallics or something like that. So let's go ahead and give this thing a try and see how well it lays down.
Does that look like it has any metallics in it?
No metallics at all.
Ooh, this is gonna be something different.
This is crazy. I want to open this one.
Yeah, open up that one. I think it's like probably a silver looking type of deal.
I don't know. Could be the same.
Oh,
it's almost like a look. It's almost like it's clear, but it has that one tint to it that makes our white a lot different from any other white. You know how we put it up to the other panels? Yep. It was almost that weird dark looking.
Dark gray, almost
glacier white, whatever.
Glacier white, looks like an iceberg. So that is it for the base coat. Now it is time for some more sparkles. No, metallics.
It's basically considered as a base coat too, you know what I mean?
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, just a two-part base coat, you know. So,
yeah, so
this stuff is a little weird.
How'd that stuff go down? Did you like it?
It went down perfect, just like a base coat would. So
and it covered great. 2 coats and it covered everything.
Oh yeah, that stuff is way thicker than the stuff that we're usually spraying. You know, that nascent stuff.
Yeah.
It's some thick paint, and I had to reduce it a little bit more just to make it
a little bit thinner. I guess.
Yeah, thin it out a little bit better so it sprays a little bit smoother. And it covered everything in 2 coats, and that's all I'm gonna do. Now we're gonna do the second part of that, and I think this is like the metallics, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
The metallics, the sparkle kind of stuff. Go ahead and open it up. It's almost transparent. You know what I mean?
It's almost like a clear coat with metallics in it.
You can see that's the bottom of the lid. Just look at that. That looks crazy. And
is crazy.
Yeah, and they say to mix exactly the same as you would this stuff. So
and spray it the same.
Yep. So let's mix it, spray it, and see what it does.
Finished up. We pretty much threw 1 coat of metallics. I honestly am not sure if we should throw another coat.
Yeah, I know this is the first time ever doing this. I threw 1 really nice thick coat, and then I misted all the parts just so it don't get cloudy anywhere. And I think that's just gonna be it, all we're gonna throw. So now we're gonna mix up our clear coat, throw our clear coat on there, probably do about 2 coats, because we might be repainting this, so it's really no need to go all the way out to 3 coats, because we're not going to be buffing and polishing this stuff. So we're going to go ahead and clean our gun up, get our clear coat gun, set it up, and then slick it in.
All right, so as you can see, we got all of our stuff cleaned up back inside the truck because that means we are done. How's it looking?
It's looking pretty good. Not too shabby, not too shabby. There's a little bit of dirt in the paint.
Dirt? You mean trash?
Trash, dirt, trash, whatever you want to call it. But that's not a big deal because one of our main concerns is seeing how well this paint matches up. And one of the main things that we honestly want to do is do a cover coat on all the gray panels. So whenever we do paint the whole car, everything matches really good and evenly. But other than that, we got both of the coats, both of that dual stage tri-coat. It's really not that hard to spray on there. It just takes a lot longer to do so. And hopefully it matches up pretty close. I mean, I really don't know. We don't have no original panels with us to test it out, but we're just gonna have to catch you guys tomorrow and test out the panels. So we are back. It's the next day. Let's go ahead and see how they turned out, man. I'm excited.
Everything should be nice and dry.
Oh, smells good in here.
It sure does. Smells like fresh paint. Go ahead and smack them lights on. Man, dude, this white. Beautiful.
Nice, nice.
Nice and smooth.
It's nice. I just want to see how well it matches.
Yeah, there's a little bit of particles in it.
Particles.
But that stuff will buff out. We're still working on trying to perfect our paint jobs without getting zero trash in them.
Oh yeah, but for now, it's looking good, dude.
It's buffable. You could easily buff your stuff out. So.
Definitely, but we're probably going to be repainting this stuff anyway, so it's not a big deal. So let's go ahead and try to load this stuff up in the back of the truck as safe as possible so we don't damage anything, and head back to the shop and see how well it matches.
Dang, dude. Let me see if I can see that metallic.
Ooh, it's so bright.
Man, you can.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Looks like you threw the metallics real nice.
Oh yeah.
Or they call it a pearl. That's what the actual name of it is, pearl. All right, so we got everything loaded up. We got the little things in here, quarter panel and rocker panel right there, and we are ready to go back home. So we are here at the house. Go ahead, slap that quarter panel on now. That's crazy how it's finally painted. I think it's gonna match up good. What do you think?
I hope it matches up good. It looks really close. Let's just go ahead and put it up to it right here.
Yeah, let's do it.
What will that look like?
Dude, I think we might have got it. Because we were talking to a few painters already, and they were saying that we should have sprayed more pearls, right? But yeah. I don't know, I don't see much pearls in the original paint, so I'm glad that we kind of didn't spray too much.
It looks really close.
It looks really close, but you know what? We're still gonna slap it on, match it up to other panels also.
Yeah, we want to see how it looks exactly 100%. If it's not 100%, we're definitely gonna be repainting it because we want it 100%. That's what we do around here. So let's go ahead and slap this sucker on and slap the side skirt on, and maybe thinking about doing the rear bumper as well because I want to see where it meets up to this quarter panel, see how well it matches. So
and while we're at it, let's slap a turbo on.
Let's do it. Let's go ahead and start slapping these panels on. Alright guys, let's see how this thing turned out. Check out this match right here. This is both of our original paint colors, and this is the one that we just painted. Dude, that is almost perfect. Like,
almost.
It looks perfect to me.
It does.
The only thing that we're gonna have to do is probably pull it outside in that sunlight and see how exactly the metallic shines.
Yep.
So that's gonna be our test. So let me hop in there, pull it outside and see exactly how well it matches. I'm excited to honestly see it.
It's gonna really show the true test because the pearls definitely pops out when in the sunlight for sure.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Go ahead, pull her out into that sunshine. Watch out, buddy. You're gonna crank it up, you're gonna run.
You ready?
Yep, I'm ready. Get your toy. Get your toy. Hurry up. You better hurry up. Just come straight back. Woo! Alright, that's good. Oh my goodness, dude. Come on out here.
What does it look like?
It looks pretty dang good. Look at Thomas over there. What's he doing?
Always chilling.
Just chilling.
Never working.
Dude.
Oh my goodness, dude.
What do you think?
That is perfect. I don't know about you, but that looks perfect.
You guys
to me.
got to let us know what you think in the comment section down below.
Get him a side right here, this side where the sun actually like shines
It's
off
the pearls.
Yeah. That is perfect, dude, honestly.
Pretty freaking good.
Dang, we got it almost spot on. I mean, to me, that is a perfect match. I don't know about anybody else, but it looks perfect. Yeah.
You can see the difference here.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference between our glacier white paint and compared to this white paint. I forgot what it's called. Let me pop that hood and actually tell you guys exactly what the name of that paint is, because it does have a unique name, almost similar.
Yeah, because this hood is off the parts car, so the parts car had a way different paint code, and it is gonna be Bianco Opalis right there. That's the paint code for it. But it is PPG also, which I'm pretty sure all Lamborghinis are painted with PPG.
Yeah, Bianco Opalis, ours is glacier white, so that's a big difference in the color, because that is super white. I'm really not a fan of that, honestly.
Yeah, I like that little like glacier, almost gray.
Yeah, it has like that grayish look to it. It looks really sick. So what this means for this paint job, many of you are probably asking, what are we gonna paint? And definitely painting this whole entire side of the car, because this door, this fender is off that parts car. As you know, it's a totally different color, as well as a front bumper, which is coming in here really soon. And the hood,
just gonna paint the top of it, right? We're not gonna paint the bottom of it.
We're gonna paint the top of the hood, and this fender is definitely getting switched out with the one on our parts car because there is damage right here. So that means we're gonna blend onto this door. So the only thing that's probably not gonna be getting painted will probably be this quarter panel and this piece, because we're gonna blend half of this door. And I'm thinking that we're gonna, I don't know, because how well that matches over there, I'm really not sure if we're gonna paint this roof, because that's a lot more work and it matches really good. So if we can get that exact same match on all the rest of the panels, we're gonna be 100% perfect. All right guys, so we just reviewed some footage on the camera, and it actually picks up a lot better colors than in person, because to me it looks really good and looking at it in person, but through the camera it actually looks a little bit wider. So what that means is we probably need to throw a little bit more pearl in the paint. Good thing we have these cameras. We go and review all this stuff, because it looks perfect to me, but through this camera lens it actually looks a lot wider. So we're definitely gonna have to throw more pearls, and it should definitely darken that up a little bit.
All right, so sort of a last and final test that we want to do is going to be the rear bumper. We already threw on the rear bumper bracket.
Yeah, I want to see how well it actually matches up to the rear bumper with the color contrast and stuff like that. And
just want to see how it looks with that rear bumper on. It's been a while.
Definitely. There you have it, guys. We just wanted to throw that rear bumper on because it shows a lot more than that roof. As you can tell, the roof almost looks perfect with the rear bumper on. It does look a lot lighter, so we're definitely gonna have to throw a lot more metallics in the paint. We were talking with the painter, and that's exactly what he said, because we told him we threw one coat. And that's gonna help resolve our painting issue. So we're gonna know exactly what to do, and the next time we're gonna be painting this whole entire car basically. And we're super excited to do so. We're still waiting on that front bumper, but we're gonna start jumping right into it, sanding the whole entire car and getting it ready for paint.
So that is gonna be a wrap for today's video. Super excited of how far this car has come, and also how much we have learned, and we are still learning with you guys. So be sure to stay tuned. Be sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. Also guys, if you wanna copy some merch, be sure to visit goonsquad.com. We just released some brand new hats. You guys have been asking for them, so be sure to visit goonsquad.com and support your boys. And if you want the inside scoop before YouTube, be sure to follow us on Instagram at goonsquad. So with that being said, thank you guys for all the love and support. Be sure to stay tuned, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.